everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang.
Hey, look, y'all. I hope I have enough time. Well, this might become a part 2. And if you are here, stay. It's entertaining and not even on purpose. And it's very stupid. Can y'all hear that? Can y'all hear that? His mother, my bonus kid. Mom is a bitch. She wouldn't let his father take him or spend time with him for 5 years after they separated, even though she threw him out the household. I don't know where that cut off at. We're gonna do this for our dog. She wouldn't let him see his child after he left the house. They've been separated 5 years. He sends money. He drives down for basketball games, football games. Now, mind you, we live in Virginia. He's driving to South Carolina. Basketball games, football games, baptisms, and everything. So, he asked to get his son. We asked to get him for the Christmas holiday. We've been asking. She keeps saying no. So, she finally decided that we could get him for the Christmas holiday. Not from December 20th till January 2nd, like we requested. But we could pick him up on December 26th and drop him off on, well, she made him so scared he didn't want to go. So it was a 3-day trial. So after 3 days, he was supposed to call home and say his decision, whether he wanted to go or where he wanted to stay. So on day 3, he calls home and he wants to stay. I want to stay here. Oh, you can't stay here. You need to pack your things. Are you bringing him? Are you bringing him? No. He wants to stay. It has been a constant back and forth argument. This raging bull bitch, bitter bitch with a fiance and 3 other kids at home is so bitter she can't let her son enjoy time with his father, which she don't let him see. When I say this man sends her money on a regular, they have no court order for child support. If she says she need him, he burning down the highway. He drove 14 hours to get his son. 14 hours for this raggedy bitter bitch to tell him he has to bring him back on the fucking 29th when he went down there on the 26th. That don't make no sense. And the boy want to stay. So this morning, she on the phone threatening to call the police and everything because, again, a father wants to spend time with his child and his child wants to spend time with him. Threatening him about calling the police, getting him arrested because he ain't bring his son back. But they have no custody order. And his son wants to be here. This is the shit that men talk about that some of y'all females don't believe. Just like on the flip side of the coin, when some of these females tell y'all that these niggas ain't shit and they do horrible things and y'all don't believe them, okay? This bitch got a degree in psychology. She's got a fiance and she's got 3 other children. One whom she had since after his child. He don't have any more children after hers. He don't deny anything about anything. He there constantly, but he can't see his child. Mom. Pause. His son is here, happy to be in an environment where he fits in at home. He has brothers in his 20s and a baby brother. Here, they're 8 and 9-year-olds for him to play with. He's just enjoying himself, not having to be the responsible one or the one always explaining stuff. He can just go play. And clearly it's bothering her soul that he is having time with his father, like it bothers so many of you other females. And it bothers you so many other males to do for y'all kids. I don't understand what this is about, but it's not about y'all. Nobody cares how you feel. It's about the child. Be there for the child. Let the man be there for the child. Let the woman be there for the child. Be there for your kid. This is all this boiled down to. And when you want to have so much control over somebody else's life, till you keep their child from them, you are a diabolical, fucked up, miserable individual. And I'm tired of seeing it. Like, I'm tired of seeing it. It's so much on the flip side of the coin that every man I know is a good dad got a miserable baby mama. Why? Why y'all so angry when they trying to be there for the kids? Taking care of the kids, coming up, showing up, being there, concerned. Why are you so angry? Let them. Like, these women out here who scrambling and busting their ass, and their churn fathers don't give a flying fuck about their kids. Won't check on them, don't care to answer a phone call, don't reach out, don't provide no funds. Why don't you care about your child? You don't think that affects your child? You're not hurting the mom. You're hurting the child because the child feels like you don't care about them. Us, we don't give a fuck. Like, so if you feel like you hurting us, we don't give a fuck. Men who don't take care of your children, the women don't give a fuck. We strap our boots on and we go take care of our kids. You're hurting your children. And women who keep your children away from their father, yes, you are hurting that man. And you're also hurting your kid. Don't forget the also. Your kid is getting caught in that crossfire. It makes no sense. I'm tired of being silent on this. Say what you want, unpopular opinion. Y'all some fucked up individuals out here. You got some fucked up, miserable ass baby mamas. And you got some fucked up, miserable ass baby daddies. Because the only thing that I can make you see do the shit that y'all do to y'all children is misery. Misery. You're miserable. Go get some fucking therapy. Get yourself together and reach out to your fucking kids. Because I guarantee you, the parent does not give as much fuck about your personal being as you're always worried about theirs. Worry about your child. This shit is sickening. It is 2025, about to be 2026, and y'all still out here playing with these fucking kids like they not the future. I'm sorry, but I care about the kids. And for to have this boy in my house and she ain't been trying to do nothing but cause discord with him the whole time, like just keep fucking with his emotions, it's really bad. Like y'all are out here emotionally fucking up y'all kids because they benefit you. And then leaving them in the world for us to have to deal with. Get y'all shit together. Okay, so if you're here, you must stay. Because it's entertaining and it's not supposed to be. But if you're here, let's get into it. Part 2. My last video about me speaking on people being loyal to their kids and miserable baby daddies and miserable baby mamas was based off of my personal experience and my fiance's experience and a lot of other people that I know. Like I said, good men and good women who have shitty other halves they're supposed to co-parent with. So we're here in Virginia, minding our good old business, celebrating New Year's, and we didn't go to bed till about 3. The messages just started about 5 o'clock in the morning. Are y'all on the road yet? Are y'all on the road yet? Are you there yet? So when we didn't get to her at 12 o'clock today, the police was sent to the house. So we saw the officers today at the front door because he wanted to spend time with his son. When I say this is ridiculous, this is ridiculous. And currently she's allegedly on her way from South Carolina to come pick up her son because we didn't return him at 12 o'clock today. Not that he wasn't coming home today, but because we didn't return him at 12 o'clock today.
You don't want to go.
Why? Y'all don't want the kids to know their parents? Y'all don't want to know y'all kids? This shit is getting sickening. Now, if she comes to our humble abode, I will be going live. So y'all can tune in and watch this craziness live and direct. While we wait on her alleged arrival, I just want to tell y'all what's been going on for the last couple of days while we've had him. It's been non-stop, my son, give me my son, let me speak to my son. The little boy hasn't really wanted to speak to her, but to try to keep the peace, we make sure he calls her at least once a day, which is clearly not good enough for her because we'll get text messages saying, it's been hours I haven't talked to my son. When I say he has over 60 or 70 missed calls in the last 5 days from one person, it is ridiculous. Constant text messages. Is he doing this? What did he eat for breakfast? What did he eat for dinner? When she talks to him on the phone, who's in the house? Walk around and introduce everybody to your little brother Jordan. Well, who's there? What are y'all doing? What time do you take a bath? What time did you go to sleep? That's too much. Like when I say that's literally too much, and I asked those many questions not to give an example, but that's literally how it's been. When your child leave home and they not calling you, that mean they good. They're safe, especially when they're with their parent. Like it doesn't make any sense for you to call constantly, excessively. What's the point of you asking for a break if you're gonna spend the whole break hounding the other child's parent? You could have just kept him. But that's the problem. We never get a chance to see him. And now that he has him, all hell is breaking loose. So, like I said earlier in this video, I'm praying she doesn't come and she give us time to get our things together and come on down there and deliver him. That was originally intended, like what everything's supposed to be. But if she shows herself, I will be going live so y'all can see this firsthand to let y'all know that everybody out here is going through these jacked up situations with these men and these women behind their kids. So if somebody telling you something that's going on, believe them. Because a lot of these people ain't lying. Some of them are now, but everybody got common sense. You can tell what's going on. Because nobody is driving 2 and 3 states away just for you to turn around and say, give him back to me. Or, I don't like what you said, pack his bags. And that's literally what's been going on the entire time. That don't make no sense. Stop playing with these kids. They're not yo-yos. They're not bargaining chips. They're not something you can throw on the table when you feel like you're not getting your way. And a lot of y'all do that. It's not fair to the child. Once again, stop playing with these babies.
She drove 6 hours to snatch her son away from his dad because he didn't want to talk to her every 3 hours. Is this bitter?
Does she have any friends that can make you listen to her right now?
So she has documents stating something, right? Saying that she has the holidays. Let's say it's 2, and she's supposed to have her child. If she doesn't have her child, and let's say you don't release her,
I was just out right now. Child.
she's able to go to the magistrate to get a violation if there is a violation.
There is no order in place.
Now, with the warrant, that's when we act upon it.
There is no court order in
I have a
place.
question. My question is there anything she can do right now to make me share myself to her legally?
I mean,
With the way, if I just say, hey,
now, so this is what I don't want. So if she has paperwork for it, right, and you're refusing to give your child,
that's different. Yeah,
I can't rip the
I will
child
not.
away
I will not violate law, but I will look for. I will always look for my simple interest. That's all I'm
So
saying.
I can't rip the child away from the house. But if there is an order and she does go get a warrant for it, then my hands are
I can do
tied.
right now.
But
We don't need to do for Jeremiah's sake. He's 9 years old, Ted.
You could have stayed at home. We could have brought him home for his sake. You caused the whole scene. You drove 2 states away.
We can have conversation. Listen to me. We can have
Oh, she playing all calm and wicked. You listen to them audio recordings.
Please don't activate it, please.
I want to activate it because I want her to get out of character.
All of this
While she's sitting there playing, oh my God. So why did you drive all the way up here to cause this scene in front of your son?
I just want to say, hello, yo. I want to say one thing. I want to say, hello, you listen, I'm flipping now.
Ain't nobody hollering going on. You drove 5 hours.
Don't
say nothing else to her.
Now, please. That's all I'm asking. Okay, if you stand here and will listen to what Jeremiah say, I don't have no problem with nothing. But I want. Okay, come in. Then, come on, Jeremiah. Come talk to him out. Come on.
Jeremiah.
If you would have just let him talk to me earlier
No,
when I asked him
you
to
claim that I have said him.
Would y'all like to come right here because there's a lot of people standing.
and it's all of this is unnecessary.
We understand.
You driving 5
You
hours
should
away.
listen. Oh, you're not
All
done.
of this-
Put your socks shoes on, okay?
Stop, please.
He was trying to eat when you got here.
Put your socks shoes on, Jeremiah. Go ahead. Socks.
He lives. I am the owner of her grandmother.
Okay, so you, okay, and who are you, sir?
That is my grandson.
Okay.
That is my
Is this,
son.
okay, is this a conversation that we can have out here with the two of them, or does everybody?
Well, I need her.
Oh, here.
You want me to come home?
Pass me my coat. Pass me my coat.
Somebody text me, please.
Take this.
Come on. So, real quick, so I can reiterate it for you as well. I can't forcibly take this child out of your home. But if
I would like her to listen to what she has to
Hold
say.
on one second. Hold on a second. Hold on a second.
Let
the
officer talk. Let the officer
But if there is paperwork, right?
Yeah.
She has paperwork, and saying that she has him today. She can go get a warrant if you refuse to give the child, but I cannot forcibly take your child from you.
I'm just
Excuse me, can I ask a question? Don't that paperwork have to be court ordered?
Yes, it has to
There's
be.
no court order paperwork,
This
so she
sign-
wasting all y'all time.
Okay, first of all, you still don't belong out here. She has nothing to do with the situation.
You caused confusion in
This
our
is
house. You drove 5 hours to
girlfriend.
my house.
Okay.
You drove 5-6 hours to my house because you ain't want to act right. And he was safe and fine.
You stop.
Yeah. Is this
Stop, please.
Where did you get this paper?
We signed paperwork together, him and I. Just
court?
no, just what our agreement was and we were doing with him. Jeremiah lives with me
Not my issue.
in South Carolina.
Don't say nothing.
But he came to get him for a visit.
So nothing has been gone through court.
No, this is our agreements on what we have and what we're doing for Jeremiah.
So now it's good, obviously, if y'all can figure it out by yourselves. But there's nothing that the police can do to enforce anything unless it's court ordered.
Okay, that's fine.
So if that's something
Do
that
you
y'all
need
would
me
like
to
to go
go
is
and
through
get
court,
the?
that would make it something.
She
that we
can't get a warrant
But if
until
it's
the
not
court order has been
and
ordered.
there's no.
I just want to let her know
paperwork
she
with
can't
the
right now.
courts,
Please stop
There's nothing that
recording
would
this.
her.
There's
This
nothing
is
that we
not.
can-
Okay,
Does that
Leah,
make sense?
she has every right to record,
Okay.
but you need to stop addressing her. Don't worry about
Oh,
her.
okay.
You're having a conversation here.
Okay.
Ignore. Thank
So
you.
again, like I said, I recommend to all families, if
here
there
come
is a
Nosy.
custody thing, I would recommend going through the courts just because it kind of is a fallback, right?
Okay.
So if you violate something, and it's something that we can handle. But right now, because it's not court ordered, there's nothing that we can do with the child unless he was in danger, as in just like there was proof
Okay.
of harm or something like that.
Yeah.
Does that make sense between both of you?
Okay.
Okay.
So, Jeremiah,
So what
have
would you like to
something
talk
say?
about?
When your mom was putting me in the room.
Okay, let him talk. Stop time with him.
Or I can pull up the
Okay,
video.
nobody, let him talk. It's his turn. Talk about it.
Stop
Okay, ma'am.
crying, honey.
You wanna talk over here with me?
You don't have to be upset.
You want to talk
You
to the
know
officer?
that. Hang on. You know that I don't have a problem with you visiting your dad. Remember?
Do you want to come
All of
speak
the
with me?
No,
stuff
they don't
we're
talk
talking
to
about.
her.
You
No,
okay?
don't come so
Okay,
fast.
that's
Come
fine.
here. Do you want to come speak with me over here?
You can talk to her.
Okay, you want to go over here? Let's go over here.
Excuse me.
Cold. You know that you're not in any kind of trouble. And you're never in any kind of trouble. You and I talk all the time. I know that this is a new situation for you, and I have no problem with you in front of everybody here visiting your dad. Remember, I told him you're out of school at the end of the month for January. You're out of school for a week in December. Those things were talked about. You were there and you were there. I don't have a problem with you visiting. What I had a problem with this time is you not communicating, not letting me talk to him, and I don't know what's going on. You're 5 hours away. This is the first time he's ever been away from me.
And that's a problem.
And it's the...
Okay. All right. Is this a
It's
conversation
not-
that y'all think you could finish later, or is this something that we need to do right this second in front of?
Well,
your
my
son?
thing is, I want to solve every issue that came up because the issue that came up was the fact that why he didn't want to leave in the first place. That was my issue.
I'm sure he's having fun. You're having a good time. And that's
Yeah,
fine.
he said
Just
that
like
he
when
loves you, and
Jaden
he said that he
came to
loves his
visit
mom.
us. He had a
But then
good
I don't like
time,
the
Kent. It's okay.
I think there need more than that. 'Cause I don't like the fact that I should be able to stand there while you're talking to him.
Okay,
And the
when
only
you
thing,
spoke,
I don't like that. Then he had like,
when you were screaming, she's screaming on the
I was
phone.
standing right, and I said, I was listening. You said, get away from the phone. I want to pick him up. What kind of threat is that?
I said,
You said, get away from
that
the phone.
was after you hung
No,
up.
no, don't worry about it. You say that for
After
court. You say that for
she
court.
Recording, I got a whole recording where you talk to him and
I have a-
everything.
I also don't think this is good. in
Not
front of
in
him.
front
No,
of him.
I have a question.
But
Can we
that's why
return
we
him
don't
home like we
need
intended to?
No,
Nobody
he
ain't
said
planning
he
on
wants
keeping
to go
him.
home.
So
That's something that
Jeremiah said
I just want to say that that's fine.
All right.
I just wanted to let you know that the reason why you were talking to he did not want to call you. And then he said, I said, oh, you what's my? He said, I thought you were gonna make me call her. He didn't want to call you yet.
And him and I can talk about
I'm not
that.
trying to be that.
But Ken, going this route of this is not good. No, this is not going with him. I didn't call you 100 times. In 6 hours, I asked you 3 times if he was okay.
He melted in 6 whole hours.
But he still has his other stuff.
He has whole suitcases inside.
Yeah, I just want to step in and say something about this whole situation. There was no court order, so the mom really just did too much. The fact is, the kid was having fun. The mom obviously was calling too much, and that's a fact. The mom was calling too much. She said, I called you 3 times in 6 hours. That's too much, ma'am. Like, if you check on your son, maybe once in the morning, maybe once in the evening, you know, especially if you ain't been around him, but 3 times in 6 hours, that's, hey, what you doing now? Hey, what you doing now? Like, don't be on my phone that much. Like, you know what I'm saying? If that's the case, get him a phone. Like, when I wanted to talk to my kids, I got them a phone. And I was like, hey, bet, you know, y'all got y'all phones, I'll talk to y'all then. You know what I mean? And other than that, I don't have to call your mom. And I'm not finna call you every 5 minutes. You know, hey, what you doing? Hey, what you doing? And I don't like that either. You know, just showing up at a nigga house and stuff like that on some weird stuff like that. And that's narcissistic behavior. That's controlling. You know, she's controlling that boy. She talking about, you know, wanting to ask him in front of everybody. I'm glad that cop took the boy away and talked to him away from everybody, because you just put him on the spot. Yeah, he love his mama. He want to go home. That's where his friends are at and everything. So, of course he wants to go home. But this is not the manner that it should have been. It should have been a drop-off, a meet-up, a plan. If the plan was for the father to bring him home, she should have just waited till he brought him home. There was no indication that he didn't want to come home or whatever. So it is what it is. I think this is insane. If they had a few more days out of school, I think the first was on like a Thursday. So this happened on the 2nd. So that's a Friday. There was still Saturday and Sunday to bring him home. So I don't see the problem and why he couldn't have stayed those couple extra days through the weekend. But, you know, this is not my battle, but it's just a crazy, stupid situation.
We didn't want to open the door. That was the second time today that the police had been to the house, because she sent them to do a wellness check around 12 p.m. And then she showed up around 6:30, 7 o'clock. We weren't combating her. We did not have anything against her. We did not want her to not speak to her child, but she had been calling him so excessively till the child didn't want to speak to her anymore, because he knew he was on his way home, and he spends every day with his mom. So he figured it won't no harm in talking to her when he got home, or calling her before he went to bed. He called her every morning when he wanted to, when he woke up, and we made sure he spoke to her every night at bedtime. It was just excessive during the daytime, constantly, and she claimed that he needed to get his son because she had so much to do, but she spent the whole entire time harassing the father and the son. What are you doing? What did you eat? This, that. No one calls her and does that when she has the child. And it's crazy that he had to go through so much to even get his kid, and then he got his kid, and she literally wanted to dictate how the time goes. She wanted to tell us what time to wake up in the morning. She wanted to tell us when to have our New Year's Eve party. She wanted to tell us what time to feed him. You cannot do that. When you leave him go with his father, he goes with his father. You're supposed to relax your mind and breathe and pray the emergency don't happen and nobody calls you that anything happened. But for a child to be just enjoying himself, and the calls, the constantly keep coming in, the harassment, she's screaming at him and berating him over the phone. It's crazy. And as a mom, I'm not going to let her do that even to her own child, because it's unhealthy. Just because that's her child don't mean what she was doing to him was okay.
That's a fact. And a lot of people are saying that it's not her business. If the kid is in her house, the one she lives in, it's kind of her business at that point. Like, they do live together. Now, the custody issue is not really her business. But to make sure that that boy is safe and that boy is fed and that boy is not outside with no shoes and socks on or no jacket on in the middle of the winter is her business. And what women need to start doing is communicating more with the significant others, the with the baby daddy's significant other. And not even not y'all ain't gotta be friends, but y'all just gotta have a communication. Not be messy, not be overbearing, not be rude, not say slick shit, not even be like don't even if you don't even just be trying to say how the baby, like if you don't want a relation, like if you don't want to be nice or you don't want to even try to get to know the person that's around your kid, then don't say shit at all. Or don't complain about it when it's like that. You can't complain about something that you don't want a part of. The woman is there, so she there. People are like, it's not your business. I'm here. So what you gonna say? Like, I'm not going nowhere. What do you mean it's not my business? At some point in time, when this mama get out of her feelings, it's gonna become my business. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand why people say that. If this woman is married to this man and they share a home together, it's gonna be her business whether you like it or not. And most of you bitter ass women don't like it. And I ain't this you bitter women, not all women. But if you get mad about this, then maybe check yourself and not me and not these women in this video and not the people in the comment section. Just check yourself. Speaking of bitter women, if a content creator, if you got some bullshit going on your channel and you like, you know, you you got your story time is whack and I don't like it and I do it anyway, guess what? I don't care. And I'm not going back and forth with nobody. If your content, if your story was whack, the comments say it's whack, guess what? I'll just put it on private because I'm not going back and forth. You won't get no shine on my channel. I won't make a video about you. I won't do nothing. And I know that I know they not watching, but I'm gonna make sure that this get out there because I'm gonna clip this and I'll put it out there that if you're a content creator and you don't like what goes on my video, I'm sorry if you didn't like your story, but you put it out there. And if it sounds stupid, I'm not going back and forth with you about it. And that's it.
Day and night. For some women, it can start working in as fast as 1 week.